Hello everybody and welcome to a special match preview video here at the Football Kaki. And of course the big game that we are talking about is the Manchester Derby. As you can see, Paul is representing David Beckham with the iconic old school 1998 to 1999 treble winning jersey. I think for this game, right bro, I think we are definitely in consensus to the fact that Manchester City is a better team. I think don't need to say much, but I think what we're going to do today in this particular video, we're going to talk about both clubs, specifically the Akanji suspension, how much will that actually have an effect on the game. And then, of course, Manchester United, their shaky form going into this game since the start of the season. Of course, what does Eric Ten Hag have to do to be able to secure this particular victory? Because to highlight this to everybody, right, a Man United victory reduces the gap between City and United to 3 points. A Man City victory increases the gap between them to 9 points. So
I believe it's only 6 points.
I'm also quite shocked it's only 6 points, bro, because we never draw. We only lose. We only lose or win.
It's either win or lose. Right?
It's either win or lose. And if you really count it, right, Man City lost 2, so we only lost 2 games more than Manchester City.
Only 2 more.
Only 2 more games, which is like the 6 point gap. So what we are going to do is we're going to actually basically give our thoughts on both teams. And then, of course, we're going to give our match predictions, which will be quite interesting to see. As you can see, it's only the 2 of us because we have a lot invested in this for this particular week. So let's talk about Manchester United. So Man United actually go into this game with 2 consecutive 2-1 victories. Brentford with their miracle in the last 6 minutes. I don't know how we won that game. And then, of course, the recent game against Sheffield United, where they did win 2-1 thanks to a Diego Dalot screamer, which, of course, could have been saved actually by right. Just bad goalkeeping to me, in my opinion. Bro, our form has been bad.
I don't know.
What do you think?
If you performing when it's been 2 months since the season started, right? I don't think it's down to form anymore.
You think it's mentality?
No, I think it's the way the team is set up, the way the team is coached, and a lot of other factors that I don't think is off the field football stuff and maybe even on the field football stuff.
Yeah,
but let's just focus on the field stuff,
I don't disagree. I don't disagree with you on that, which basically brings me to my point because, of course, yes, United do win 2 consecutive games on the trot, which actually does help in terms of confidence, right? But in both games, we weren't very, very good, right? And we have been scrutinizing Man United as United fans because of Eric Ten Hag's team selections. So I got this question I want to ask you, right? How much will Eric Ten Hag's team selection have an impact on this game? Because we also know that he has favourites. Casemiro wasn't in the game against Sheffield United because of a slight injury. Yeah, slight injury, right? And then he had to play Amrabat out of choice. So he didn't really technically have to sacrifice that, which I think Amrabat did pretty okay, and he had to play McTominay. So how much of the team selection will affect this game for Eric Ten Hag?
It just boils down to the question whether Varane is fit or not. If not, then I guess we are screwed. we are going to play once again Maguire and Evans in defense.
Yes, but Maguire did win man of the match, but it's against Sheffield United. So,
bro, that's the thing. That's the thing. About the past few days I've been seeing like everyone say that we grinded out that win. It's like this is the turn of our season. But Sheffield only has 1 point. So why are we celebrating?
Yeah, why are we celebrating a 2-1
why are we
victory,
celebrating this as if like it's such a big win? I don't get it. I really don't get it. And it's like 2-1.
Neither do I, bro.
Yeah.
Neither do
Where
I.
is your 20-goal striker last year? Where is the Mason Mount that you brought in the services for?
Yep.
I still don't know, bro. I've never been more lost as a Man United fan. Up till now, yeah. It's really been like 2 months since the season started, right?
I agree, and I do think that in terms of like in this particular situation, right, Eric Ten Hag has to do his team selection proper because he does pick favourites.
Yep.
And he has always ended up picking Casemiro and Rashford, right? Even though they have been off form, and everybody knows that Garnacho is a much better player right now in terms of form and chance creation, right? And honestly, I'm hoping Reguilon's back on Sunday because I cannot go with Lindelof. I don't think we will survive with Lindelof at left back.
Yeah, so the issue is still our injuries, I feel.
Yes.
Hopefully he comes back. Mino, rumored to come back this week or so against Copenhagen. But he will not start.
He won't start. He won't start, and I do think that it's a bit too early to throw him into a fray just like that.
I don't know, bro. You ask me what will Eric Ten Hag's team selection be. I honestly have no answer for you.
Bro, I can predict the entire team already. Okay, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. Onana, Dalo, Maguire, Varane.
I don't think Varane will play, bro.
No, Maguire, Varane. If Varane's available, Varane will play. Then
You should just say it
then
as it is. Maguire, Evans.
Reguilon. Midfield is Casemiro. Then he will play
But he's
Bruno
injured.
and he'll play Mount. If Casemiro's fit, lah, bro. If let's say
No, but
Casemiro's not fit.
if they're fit, I can also name it. But I'm just saying that there are so many injuries now.
Correct.
I don't think they will play.
Okay, so the thing is that if let's say like right, then Bruno, then of course you've got Amrabat, then of course Mason Mount. I don't know what he's gonna play. Which I will think. Then of course the front three is the same lah. So it's Rashford left, Højlund middle, Anthony right. That's the lineup, bro. It's been that way for don't know how long. Even though I do think that Pelestri should start on the right side, Garnacho should start on the left. Then you play Bruno, and you play Eriksen deep. Let them push the ball up.
No,
That's what's going to happen. But I don't think it's going to happen. So like, if Ten Hag doesn't leave one of them out, Rashford, the laziness is gonna kill this team.
Brings me back to my point. I'm not confident in the team selection at all. But I do feel that there is certain things that we can look forward to. Maybe, hopefully, because now it's the first game at Old Trafford where I think they'll play tribute for Sir Bobby Charlton lah.
Yeah.
And hopefully they will surprise us.
Yeah.
But other than that, I'm looking at a very straightforward win for Manchester City. Yeah.
Yeah, I think also to the fact that Sir Bobby Charlton has passed away also actually does have an effect lah. I don't know lah, bro.
I just feel that as a football fan, right, I think it is a good chance for Man City to lay down the marker once again. You know, like how we've been talking about them, like how this season they've been off. You know, they don't look as strong as last year, but now they're currently top. If they can destroy Man U at Old Trafford, right, just to re-establish they are treble winners for a reason.
Yeah. So speaking of the treble winners, right, let's talk about Manchester City. Akanji got a red card, which I do think was a smart thing because that actually essentially secured Man City the victory against Brighton. Brighton was actually going to get through on goal, and it would have been in about the 96th minute, which is about when the time was about to expire already. The fact that Akanji suspended, right, and then Ruben Dias and Nathan Ake are still available, right, actually shows you the depth of this Manchester City team.
Stones
is a bit too insane already.
Gavardio also.
Stones and Gavardio also. And the thing is that Stones can actually play in midfield or he can play in defense, which to me is a very big asset that you're going to have. Rodri is back.
Yep.
Which is a very big thing.
Biggest problem. One of the biggest problems to have.
Bro, it's the biggest problem.
Yeah, if you don't have him, I think we got chance.
Yeah. Because I think we can kind of like steamroll Kovacic a bit, but Rodri I cannot. Rodri is a bit difficult, and this actually shows how important he is, right? Because Kovacic didn't even get a wink on Saturday against Brighton, right? Matthias Nunes wasn't even considered. No, just a downright no. So the fact that their general in midfield is back, actually poses a lot of advantageous situation for Manchester City compared to Manchester United's midfield, who I think is just decimated and just facing a lot of problems. Man United side. Haaland scored, and this is what worries me because he's back. And when he scored a hat-trick
against us last season, right?
Yes, and when he plays against Manchester United, he generally does quite okay.
Hat-trick is not just okay, bro.
But he only did that against us. He didn't do anything else.
As in, there were double hat-tricks, right, in that game.
That one, him and Foden but then the thing is that after that, Man United beat them at Old Trafford. Then after that, when they played against the final, it was the Gundogan show lah. So Haaland was relatively quiet in those other two games, but that game at the Etihad, he destroyed us, bro.
I don't think Haaland has a good record against big teams. So
no,
because he will be heavily marked. The only issue now I have, right, is that there's another problem to handle, which is
Julian Alvarez.
Julian Alvarez, yeah.
Yeah, so Julian Alvarez also is doing his best to be able to fill in that particular role behind Haaland with Bernardo Silva. If you actually see the game and they're set up against Brighton, right, they played 3 centre-backs, 2 defensive midfielder, 4 attacker, with 2 cams directly behind Haaland. Interchanging one another. So Bernardo Silva is a very high attacking threat, and so is Julian Alvarez. Julian Alvarez essentially plays in between second striker and a cam. He's basically the shadow in front. So he's getting into the role well. And the thing is that about Alvarez, he's a sniper. He got chance, he will score 100%.
It's like a baby Aguero.
Yeah, a bit. So it's like a sniper. So if you do that, right, it's going to be very difficult for Man United to contain, especially with a defense that got no speed. Wow, bro. The more I talk about this, the more this hurts.
It's okay, brother. We will try.
This
we
one,
will try
right,
our best.
But yeah, Man United on paper, I should be losing this game quite easily. I don't think Man United actually has a chance. Just being objective here, City should win this game quite comfortably. I think maybe two. I think maybe by 2 goals. But then again, Manchester United always somehow find a way to either do the extreme of playing very well in a big game, and then just
completely
or just getting completely obliterated, which happened twice last season.
Yep.
But it is Old Trafford lah. So I mean, we are much better at Old Trafford than we are away. So Paul, after talking about this, I think we can basically derive these key points. It's basically like Man City, all they need to do is just play their own football, and I think they'll be fine.
Yep.
Man United need to play the best game of the season.
You got to play their best, yeah.
Man United got to play their best.
I feel for Ten Hag, right? Like, you don't try to implement some play style, not in this game. You just got to do whatever it takes to win. Yep.
Yes, correct.
For this game,
correct.
particularly.
Basically, is counter.
Kill or be killed, bro. Yep.
Contain and counter, right? Honestly, right, like, is what we mentioned is a game of chances, right? You have 10 chances, right? You score 1. The other team got 2 chances, score 2, you still win.
Are we even going to create 10 chances, bro?
No, that's what. Man City going to create 10, bro. Then we
just need 1. We just need 1 chance.
We just need 1 chance. But, bro, honestly, I'm a bit concerned about Onana.
Oh, yeah, man.
Hopefully, Onana has the game of his life. I mean, what is there to do? De Gea's not there anymore. But the last time we played Manchester City, right, we should have won that game, I feel. The FA Cup final. We were better.
Because of who?
But because of a goalkeeping mistake. That was a disaster. But yeah. So, bro, before we head off, match predictions, what's the score?
1-0 City or 2-1 City?
Okay, then you shouldn't be wearing that red shirt. You should be wearing light blue.
Let me bleed, bro. Let me bleed.
As you can see, I'm wearing black.
Because you're prepared for it.
I am prepared. Because this is not going to be a good thing. Okay, I honestly think it's probably going to be 2-0 Man City. I have not a lot of confidence in this. But to people out there, if you don't know me and Paul, right, I am the more positive Man U fan. Paul is the more pessimistic one.
Not pessimistic, but realistic.
I consider it pessimistic. I'm the more optimistic one. But then, after a while, right, there's so much optimism that you can actually have. So, with that, we hope that you enjoyed this weekend's Manchester derby. Hopefully, Manchester United pull something out of the hat. If not, it will just be a routine weekend for Manchester City. Wow, bro, it's super hard to see that. Last time it was Man United was a routine weekend when we played against Manchester City.
Wow. Be glad that we experienced it once. I don't think that feeling will come back anytime soon.
Probably not. Maybe
not in our lifetime. Yeah.
I think it'll be in our lifetime. Probably just not anywhere close at this particular point in time. But who knows? Maybe we speak this to the universe and then Manchester United pull out something. But I will not have my hopes high on that. So yeah, bro. Anything else before we sign off?
Yep. So all the best, guys, and see you Sunday night.
Yes, see you Sunday night. We'll be reacting to the results on Monday during our Football Kaki recording, and look out for next week's episode on Wednesday for our reactions to the big game over the weekend. So, from me and Paul, and from everybody here at the Football Kaki, and of course the Chit Podcast Network, we hope that you continue to watch our shows, including the Copy Boost every Monday, and of course the SG Draft Podcast every Friday. With that, we hope that you also watch our other video, our main video, the Football Kaki, involving our other fellow Kaki bro Jordan also, where we recap this week's round of games. So thank you so much for everybody here at the Football Kaki and the Chit Chatter Podcast Network, and we hope that you enjoy this week's big game, the Manchester Derby. Erik ten Hag versus Pep Guardiola. Højlund versus Haaland. Rashford versus Alvarez.
Rashford.
All right, thanks everybody.
Bye.
See you. Bye.